finally happening, guys. It's not a drill. The Swordmaster's Path event is finally coming to Raid, and the wait is over. Leo is coming to us tomorrow. It's gonna be for shards, and it's not gonna be cheap. But in this video, we're gonna talk about what you should be expecting and how to prepare if you still haven't. So I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome. Don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday for free account takeovers, where I help you guys enjoy the game even more. And also, if you want to support the channel for free and start Raid the right way, you can start yourself a second account from my new premium download link, which starts you off with 4 amazing champions, and you're also gonna have 48 hours to use the promo code section. Now, let's get into the video. So yeah, here it is. All the speculations were true. It is going to be a Leo event with his soul, and it's gonna be for shards. Here we have it, we can read about it. Remember your ninja training and join Leonardo in becoming the ultimate swordmaster. Leonardo is an amazing Void champion who defends his allies like they are his own brothers. Explore the swordmaster's path to add Leonardo to your collection. Don't miss this opportunity to get Leonardo's perfect soul and take him to the peak of his power. Summon champions and get gear to earn pizza coins, then use them to unlock rewards along branching reward paths. Cowabunga. That is going to be starting off tomorrow, the 6th of November, Thursday, and it's going to last for 96 hours, all the way down to the 10th, which is Monday. So yeah, we're going to be having plenty of time to summon the hell out of our shards, if we manage to gather some, but you're also going to be able to actually spend a lot of energy in order to save yourself a few shards here and there, but it's not going to be easy. We also had a Discord message you probably already saw from other creators, but yes, this Thursday, November 6th, we're planning to launch the Swordmaster's Path event, where you'll have a chance to get a legendary champion Leonardo and other valuable goodies. You'll be able to earn points by getting artifacts and accessories, summoning champions from shards, and the rewards you can earn from this event include legendary champion Leonardo, his 5-star soul, and radiant sun lilies of different rarities to craft relics in the forge. This event will last 96 hours. Yeah, basically same stuff, just a little bit less fluff. But yeah guys, I really hope you have been paying attention and saved as much shards as you could. I myself am feeling pretty stacked over here. I'm not sure we're gonna be getting any events that are gonna combo off with summoning our trusty Sacred Shards, but it's still gonna be very, very worth it, because this Void Legendary really is gonna be kicking some teeth in. You don't need to be summoning just Sacred Shards here, but it usually is the most effective one, because it gives a good amount of points. Probably is gonna be giving about 4,500 each, but if you are thinking about buying yourself shards, it's probably gonna be cheapest for you to actually buy yourself a bunch of Primal Shards. Sadly, there's probably not gonna be a 2x on Primal Shards during this event, obviously. It's most likely gonna happen around Christmas, or heck, maybe around Black Friday or something like that, but for this current event, only summon Primal Shards if you're planning on buying them with money, because it's actually pretty efficient. I think one Primal should be costing you about $5, whereas one Primal gives you about 1,800 points usually on these events, so it's gonna be much more efficient than a Sacred Shard, about 20-30% more efficient, that is. Same can be said for Void Shards, those are usually also pretty efficient. Ancient Shards not that hot, so yeah, be smart about what kind of shards you're gonna be buying yourself if you're planning on doing it with money. If you're planning to do it with your reserves, just make sure to do what you can to save up the Primal Shards for the actual good proper 2x on Mythicals really soon, which we should be seeing really, really close now. Like any week now we should be hearing about it, either this month or the next one, because it's been way, way too long without a proper 2x. So yeah guys, definitely check out the shop for some good offers if you still haven't gotten yourself enough. Some offers are definitely better than others. If you manage to find yourself Sacred Shards for under 20 bucks a pop, that would be worth it, but if you're really strapped for Sacreds, even 20 per is kind of fine. Getting yourself the daily shard pack is pretty worth it. Getting yourself the monthly smart deal is also pretty worth it. That kind of stuff, and you might be getting yourself enough shards indeed to get that man. Rumors have it that it's gonna be about 25 Sacred Shards to get Leonardo, and 25 more to get his soul. And to be fair, it's gonna be a lot more important for you to actually grab the champion himself, because as soon as the collaboration is over, you're not gonna have another chance to actually get him any way, shape, or form anymore. Whereas if you already have him, you are gonna be able to actually either get the soul through the soul merchant or just open it through a Soulstone. So don't get baited. Grab the champion if it is at all possible. If it's not possible for you to grab the soul, it's not that big a deal. If you grab it, it's gonna be even more OP, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Eventually it should come to you, but the champion never will if you miss it. The other way you will be getting points here would be with dungeon divers, or gear hunters we call it But now, surprisingly, the frickin' Shredder event dungeon is gonna be over in about 24 hours, guys. Like, what the hell? It's kinda weird that the event dungeon is gonna be closing before the collaboration is actually over. That's really weird and kinda scummy if I gotta be honest, because this would have been a good place to actually farm a hell of a good amount of the new chronophage gear, which nowadays is actually pretty insane. Like, the accessories are absolute top tier. Getting yourself 10 extra speed from a ring plus amulet combo, really nice, and the extra res, really cool for a lot of support. So it was a very good go-to place to be farming when you have a little bit of extra energy laying around and some gear hunters needed to get done. So kinda shitty, not gonna lie, but still, you are gonna have 96 hours to actually farm yourself some other dungeons. So usually spiders then gives the biggest amount of points. If you're really strapped for points that way, you might want to farm the hell out of spiders then. It's gonna be very expensive, but if you manage to save yourself 3 or 4 extra sacred shards this way, why wouldn't you after all? So if you have yourself some good amount of gems stored or a good amount of energy, it would be a good idea to dungeon divers as much as you can. And for the rest of this video, I think I'm actually gonna go through my fuel deck of fate. I have been champion training the hell out of it, and I also have myself about 80 of the small mortal soulstones. The awakening boost right now is pretty worth it, so we already know it's not gonna be a soulstone event, so might as well bang out all of these mortal soulstones with good rates. And also I'm gonna get myself a bunch of CBC points if we need those. It's not a bad way to do so right now. You can be sure I'll also be doing a video about opening all of my sacred shards for the Leo's Path event, so if you also want your shards opened by me live on a video, DM me in Discord and I will do my best to give you some CC luck opening all of your shards for the Leo's Path event. I already have one dude lined up. If you also want to get some luck, don't be shy, the more the merrier. I already opened shards for one of my other viewers a few days ago and the luck was actually kinda insane, not gonna lie, so yeah. Okay, let me grab myself all the mortal soulstones I can, there we go, and let's start blasting those. Let me just take a look at what my wish list is looking like. I recently noticed my Tagore has literally 0 souls, which is an absolute sin. Same can be said for Ruella. Okay, I think we have ourselves set up. Let's start blasting some souls. First batch of tenors, we ain't expecting much, and we're still gonna be disappointed. Let's see it. Okay. Okay, 6-star Painkeeper, that's actually kinda lit. And a legendary Little Miss Annie, if I had one, would have been nice. Let me make myself a wee bit smaller so we can see this Prundar. And let's keep on going through these small big boys, the good old small big boys. You definitely don't need to be going hard on this deck of fates. I myself had a lot of champion training to do, so I am enjoying the hell out of it. And I'm also no stranger to picking up relic crafting mats. They are definitely pretty worth it still. Not super integral for most people, but still, if I can get him, if it's not costing me much, why not? A 1-star Countess Lix. I don't have her, so I don't really care for her right now, but at some point I might. That point has not come. Another Lego, 1-star Sifi. I have a 0-star Sifi and a 0 Sifi as well. What else we got? A 1-star Lydia. Sad, no improvement there. That's about it for this batch. And we're already full to the brim. Let me grab myself a few more slots. I am rolling in a little bit of silver right about now. I'm still gonna have to soul a bunch real soon, but still, let's just see how this goes. Ooh, look at that, 5-star Bellower. I'm not sure if I have him at 5 yet. 1-star Podrick, I have him at 5. Okay, let me make some room. Okay, 30 more to go. That took a long while, but it is now cleared. At least a little bit. Wish list for Royal Guard, but I'm wishing for something a little bit of higher quality. Lego. And it's a 5-star Cheshire Cat. Let's freaking go, yo, that's insane. That is actually insane right there. 5-star Cheshire Cat. I already had it 4, to be honest, but 5-star is a huge improvement and I might actually start using him a lot more in all the arenas. I'm already using him decently well, but at a 5-star, he might be an absolute top tier champion for me right now. That is actually insane. Mountain King, not so insane, but it is what it is. Pretty happy stuff there with that cat. Squish that cat. What else we got though? 2 stars here. We are looking something in a little bit of higher quality. Nothing fancy here. And what else we got? Another Lego. 1-star Zol. I don't have him. It is what it is. Another one. 2-star Goffred. Missing that too. Mythical, yeah. 1-star Mikage. It ain't much, but it ain't much. Well, that's it for the big pulls. I guess I can do a few hot singles in my area too. Why wouldn't I? Let's just go ahead and pull those nice and quick. Nothing. At least it's a 4-star, but it's still a nothing. It was a void too. Something. Not really. Not great. And the last one's gonna be this guy. Who are you, this guy? This guy sucks. Okay, well, all around pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good stuff. Getting that Cheshire Cat from 4 to 5. Actual visible excitement. Pretty nice. That is gonna increase this man's blessing quite a lot. Should be quite the smacker even more now. Very happy to see that. 4-star for my Cardinal. I might start using her here and there. So far not so much, but who knows, who knows. She is definitely quite the unique champion for PvP especially. She could be quite the shiny champion indeed. Okay, the game is trying to throw me some of those bad mortals still. I don't need those. What I do need is a bunch of free flips. And look at that, 25,000 already. Didn't really cost me all that much. I did do a good amount of champ training, but still. Let's see what those rewards are looking like. Some Sacred Shards, and we do get the pin epic chesticles here. We have a grand total of 12 epic chests here, so 4 shots at getting myself some Sacred Shards or mythical skill books could be pretty awesome indeed, and mythical crafting materials also ain't no joke. Anyway, without further ado, let's just start blasting in, starting off with the edges as I love to do, and there we go. Already an epic. Pin that. Pin it, DJ. Sad. Okay, this time the sides are failing me. Sad. There we go. There's the second batch with more of them epic lilies and a Lego skill book. Let's frickin' go. What's it gonna be? 300 gems. Not bad at all for basically free. Taking those any day, chat. Got ourselves a book. Odds of us getting 3 rares in a row not that high, but a man can dream. A man can dream, guys, and a man dreamt and he saw. 200 gems. Just like that, 500 big ones. Why wouldn't we after all? Another one? What are the odds of that? Not very high, I can tell that much, but not very slim either. Let's do it. Unbelievable. That's kinda insane. 10 medium souls, not the most enticing thing in the world, but ain't the worst either. 6 more flippages. Could we get another batch of epics? I'll definitely keep on blasting on these. Okay, what's this? What's that? Another one, and the last one's gonna be this guy. We did it! We did it! Getting 4 of the same rarity, only in 25 spins. That was actually kinda insane, and the rewards were actually kinda pretty good too. So yeah, I'll probably flip about 10 more of these by the end of this event. Probably, not sure. Maybe even the whole thing if I'm getting close, but definitely don't need to. Definitely don't need to. Still got ourselves a good amount of extra rewards, so why wouldn't we? So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope this was helpful for you, and I really hope you're prepared for the Leo event tomorrow. And again, if you want your shards opened by me with a little bit of extra CC luck, DM me on Discord and we're gonna make it happen. Don't forget to check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday, and also download the game from my premium download link if you want to start raid the right way and also support the channel for free. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.